Hello and welcome to the Tesla 1000 day $1 million fire challenge. This is actually two of 1000. So, welcome to the Tesla Fire Challenge YouTube channel. So, if you're new, welcome. I hope you stick around. If you've seen my content before, welcome back. Good to see you again. In this video, I'll be sharing my day 2 of 1000 portfolio. Also, in this video, I'll be sharing the following. Number one, I will be providing a day 2 update. Even though there's no change because it's Christmas Day, I'm still going to update my portfolio to show you. Number two, I will share my strategy for making $1 million in 1000 days. And number three, I will be sharing my Tesla price targets with you. So let's get started. So it's day 2, 25th of December 2021, Christmas Day. So as I said in a previous video, we've got two portfolios. Portfolio A belongs to me and portfolio B belongs to my wife. In my portfolio A, I've got 3 sub accounts. So in my ISA account, I've got 110.9517 Tesla shares. In my GIA account, I have 3.21 shares of Tesla. And in my eToro account, I have 2.90979 shares. In my wife's portfolio B account, we have 3 accounts as well. So in her ISA account, she has 90.5081 shares in Tesla. In her GIA account, she has 0.2987. And in her eToro account, she has 0 Tesla shares. So we're all in on Tesla. So that's the only stock that we hold in our ISA account, our GIA account, and our eToro account. So as of the 25th of December 2021, we have 207.87829 shares in Tesla. So obviously it's Christmas Day, the market's not open, so the last closing price for Tesla stock was on the 23rd of December and it closed at $1,067 exactly. So if I multiply the number of shares that I have times the value of the stock, I get $221,805.14. So how did I get into Tesla shares? I get a lot of questions about this. So number one, after the COVID-19 stock market crash, I decided to invest long term. I thought this was a great opportunity for me to try and buy shares at really depressed prices. Number two, I started investing in tech stocks like Apple and Google. And then eventually, number three, eventually I came across Tesla and I was inspired by their mission of transitioning the world to sustainable energy. So that's some of the main reasons that I wanted to get into Tesla. So how did I start accumulating Tesla shares? So number one, I started analyzing the company in detail. Previously, I used to buy stocks when people used to give me a tip or when there was a lot of hype around the stock. But this time I decided to actually analyze the stock, analyze the company from top to bottom. Number two, I started to invest a small position and then I slowly added more. I didn't want to actually put all the money into the stock because, I didn't want to be all in on Tesla at the beginning. I wanted to slowly grow the position, slowly grow my conviction as well. Number three, I increased my conviction in the company through research. So I read every piece of news, I read every piece of press release, I read everything they were doing, I read their plan, their thesis, their 10-year plan, and everything seemed to make sense. And, I was slowly convincing myself this was the way to go. Number four, I reminded myself to think long term. This was really, really important, and avoid short term volatility traps. So I know like some of the biggest companies in the world, like Amazon, Apple, they've experienced setbacks. They've gone down 20, 30%, 40%. I can remember Amazon went down about 90% during the 2001 tech bubble. So you just have to ride the storm, you have to ride the wave, you have to take the pain sometimes for the gains in the future. So that's how I accumulated Tesla shares. So what is my strategy for financial independence and early retirement? So number one, my aim is to have 300 shares in Tesla. At this moment in time, I have approximately 207 out of the 300 shares that I need. So I have about 70% of my target, which is great. Number two, I'll only invest through an ISA. So an ISA in the UK is a individual savings account. So we have a £20,000 allowance every year, which we can use to invest our money. Any capital gains that we get on that investment is tax free. So if we get explosive growth on a stock and it's in a Tesla account, when we realize these gains, we won't have to pay the 42% tax that we usually pay on a general investment account. So we get to keep more of the money compared to the government. So number three, I'm not going to try and time the market. So what I usually do is I invest regularly. I don't look for tops and bottoms, because for me that's really hard. I know some people can do it, and well done to them, but for me what's really worked is like just investing regularly and a dollar cost averaging in. And number four, I'm not going to be concerned with short-term volatility and just invest long-term. So whenever Tesla goes down about 20, 30%, I don't concern myself too much. I just look at the long-term chart to see that this company is resilient enough to recover from any setback. And until that fundamentally changes, I'm going to continue to invest in Tesla shares. So now, what is my price target for Tesla stock? So I've got a table here. On the left hand side, I've got the years. I've pushed this all the way to 2031. On the right hand side, I've got the price target. So this is my bear case scenario. So I have a bear case, I have a base case, excuse me, and I have a bull case scenario. So for 2022, my target is $1,100. For 2023, my target is $2,200. For 2024, my target is $3,000. For 2025, my target is $3,550. For 2026, excuse me, my target is $4,200. For 2027, my price target is 5,550, and going all the way to 2031, my price target is 17,420. So that's my price target for Tesla. Hopefully by the time the 1,000 day level has arrived, I'm going to be around 3,300, which will allow me to have $1 million in my portfolio. So now, what will be my position in day 1,000? So according to my simulations, based on my thesis, the price of Tesla will reach $3,000, which is my bear case estimate. Number two, I will have 300 shares at $3,000, which gives me 900,000 in my bear case. If I hit my base case scenario, we will have over $1 million in our ISA account. So that's the goal. So some of the feedback that I get from my friends and family are you mad? What about diversification? So the way I explain it to them is, number one, I have an investment thesis on Tesla and I know the company inside out. Number two, I explained to them that diversification is great for people who just want to invest and not know the ins and outs of a company. So for me, it's completely different. I'm interested in this company. I know everything about this company and I believe in its future as well. And until that fundamentally changes, and I am open that this company might change in the future, I'm still going to invest. So number three, just to reiterate, I'm completely convinced by this company, but if something changes fundamentally, I will reassess. So now what I wanted to do is I wanted to share with you Amazon's stock price movement from 2000 onwards. So as you can see, Amazon is now priced at 3,421. If you see right from the beginning to the present day, Amazon has fell more than 20% on 10 separate occasions. So, what I'm trying to explain is great companies have setbacks and you just have to believe in your investment thesis, ride the storm, and just invest long term. I've got another example here of Apple shares. If you can see, Apple shares kind of exploded around 2008, but they've had lots of setback. You can see that the price has gone down 10-20% on several occasions, but they've still managed to turn things around. These are once in a generation companies, and once you find something like that, you just have to stick with it. Don't be afraid if it goes down 20%, 30%. Think of it as a sale and then try and accumulate more shares. Also, if you look at Google's share price as well, it's had an incredible run. It's gone up 5,325%, since 2006. So it's had an incredible run. But again, if you look at the chart, it's had some setbacks as well. So like I said, when Tesla goes down 10, 20 or 30%, I look at these examples just to show myself that just ride the storm, stay with the stock. If nothing has changed fundamentally, just keep on investing and you will be rewarded. So what are the main takeaways from this video? So basically, number one, I'm investing regularly in Tesla stocks and I'm doing it in a tax efficient way. So I think the most important thing here is investing regularly and doing it in a way where your gains are not taxed so much. Number two, I'm going to focus on my 1,000-day target and forget about all the volatility in between. So I know that Tesla is a very volatile stock and it could go down 20-30%. So I'm expecting that. So if it does go down, I'm just gonna try and accumulate more, but I've got my eyes set on that 1,000-day target. And number three, I'm always researching Tesla, and the more I do, the more convinced I am about the adoption of electric vehicles. So I just think it's inevitable that Tesla is going to be the number one in the electric space. It does have a lot of competitors, but I think they'll get a big market share. And I'm going to be sharing my thesis with you in later videos. But I think the only way for this company is up at the moment. It will have its ups and downs. So it will have, months where it's down 20%, 30%. But over the long term, the trajectory is up. So finally, I get a lot of questions about what I use to invest in my ISA. So I use an app called Freetrade. You can get this from the App Store or from the Google Play Store. It's available in the UK. The reason I have this is, number one, it's a very, very simple interface and it has a cheap monthly cost. So it's very easy to use and it makes investment quite fun actually. Number two, you can buy and sell shares commission free, so you don't have to pay any commission every time you buy and sell. And you can make immediate deposits from your bank account to your Freetrade app account. And number three, there's a huge variety of stocks and shares to choose from the US and UK. So If you want to diversify, you have a lot to choose from. If you want to be all in Tesla like me, then you can do that too. And finally, number 4, I've left a referral link below in the description. So if you sign up using that link, you will get a free stock worth up to £2,000. I will also get a free stock as well. So it's kind of like a win-win situation. So that's it for today. I hope you found this useful, and I just wanted to say join me. Number 1, I appreciate any likes and I'll read all your comments. Number 2, I appreciate your subscription. I hope I bring you value. And number 3, I wish you all the best on your investment journey. And until the next update, have a great day and I wish you all the best.